we are live yet?
Well, I do.
Isn't it like wait, quiet? We need to reach the yellow, right?
Yeah, we need to wait. We have to scroll down. It's not.
Oh, I see. I see. So let me check. Oh, so this one, right?
Yeah, that's
right. Perfect. All right. So can you guys hear us all right?
Yeah, testing.
Like we are about to start right now. Let's put it like this. All right. Looking good. So let's go. The second run of 10 Desires. This time, as we mentioned yesterday, it's not supposed to be a survival, but a scoring run instead. So the real thing, so to say, right?
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah. So scoring in this game is a lot about chaining mostly. Chaining enemies to get great spirits so that so you can hyper and transform and all that good stuff.
Right. And the game will change completely. So what you saw yesterday was lots of dodging, all of the fancy bullet patterns, but this time we will see lots of bombing and iframes and then more bombing or hypering, not bombing actually.
Yeah, the survival modes are very safe.
Right.
Because you're scoring, you have to do like a lot of extra things, a lot of trickier things. So you can see like he's moving left and right here all the time. Make sure he gets all the enemies within the chain timer, so he can get all the great spirits.
So from what I understand, the main difficulty about scoring 10 Desires is not about dodging, but more about timing. So exactly when to use the hyper.
It's
very precise timing.
It's a bit like Diojo, where you have to like do your gauge management.
Right.
Gauge management. So you have to like make sure you get items at the right time. Make sure you build them up correctly. Make sure you don't fall behind. Otherwise, you have to do like some improvising to get it back to labels.
Right.
It's a lot of management. A lot of stuff you have to know.
So here we see a bomb, right? What's that for?
Bombing is so that you can point blank, and if you point blank enemies, you get extra spirits.
Ah, I see. From raise. Well, yeah, we probably cannot raise the volume anymore, so we just try to speak a little bit louder, I guess.
Yeah, you can maybe.
Or maybe we can try. But then we can still, it should be
fine right now.
I guess.
Fine, yeah.
So about point blanking, what exactly does it do? So if you point blank, you
get blue spirits.
Blue spirits.
And that also tells the hyper meter.
And it doesn't have to do with grazing bullets. It's just
no.
point blanking the boss itself.
Grazing is just for raising the point item value, which is how much value of the point items.
Right.
That's the secondary thing you can do for scoring. This is raising to increase it. But the spirits mainly increase by a lot.
I see.
Yeah, mostly the spirits.
I see. So from those 6 stages, we are looking at, Mari told me that basically only the last stage is really important for scoring, and the other, well, it's like 50%, so basically it's like a huge deal of it is only the last stage.
It's a bit like other games where you're like building up your point value, and you so you can cash in on the final stage.
Right.
There's a lot of spirits in the final stage, so you can cash in on the maximum value of the point items.
So the point item value does not decrease.
No.
It will stay like that. So it's all about increasing it as quickly as possible.
It's the blue one here.
Right.
Right. It's 65,000 right now. And it increases if you pick up spirits and grays.
So unlike the Dari Ultra we've seen yesterday. Oh, what's that?
Oh yes.
A restart.
Yeah.
Why? That was probably a mistake, right?
Yeah, he messed up hyper, and he can't really recover from that.
Oh damn! So that's the restart in stage 2. That's not good. And we are already behind schedule. So here we go.
Yeah, the hyper management is pretty strict. You can't really afford to miss certain ones, or else the one is immediately dead.
Right.
Especially that end of stage 2. There are a lot of enemies there with the green and purple orbs, spirits. So you have to get all of those at doing a hyper, so you get them at twice the value. So you get twice the resources to use during the run. that's very important that he gets that.
So how difficult, neglecting scoring for once, but just how difficult is the early game compared to the late game? Not for the numbers, but just for the execution itself. Of course, like you get less score, but is the execution more difficult in early game because the timings are more precise, or is late game?
I'm not completely sure, but I think it's just you have to change throughout the whole game, so it's probably like a relative difficulty all the way throughout.
Right.
There are probably some bosses that are harder to chain than others. That's like in DDP, so
yeah.
Always some other bosses are hard, some others easy.
So in this way it seems to be balanced.
Yeah.
That's
Probably, yeah.
That's not a huge gap, but just difficulty all throughout. That's great. For the first stage it seems to be really short, so maybe the reset isn't that bad.
Yeah, I think it's only like a couple of minutes or something
Yeah.
on the first stage. Every stage gets significantly longer in time. Stage 6 is of course the longest in the game.
Yeah.
Because of how long the final boss is. You can see him point blanking here whenever he can, just to get extra spirits. You can also point blank during a bomb and a hyper, but like right here.
Exactly, yeah.
That's the same way you get point blanking.
Does it make sense to point blank without shooting so you can point blank it for longer?
No, you have to shoot to get spirits.
Alright,
That's
gotcha. I remember this fan shape from another Touhou game.
Yeah, it's from Touhou 7.
Right.
This is a recurring character.
So lots of rehashing going on
Yeah.
there. Yeah, why not? If it works
Yes.
one time, it will work the second time.
Have the gut corner somewhere.
Right. I mean, at least it seems that the scoring systems are vastly different, right? I mean,
Yes.
you always had this
Yes.
race mechanic in the background, but...
Grazing has always been a thing in Touhou, but
Exactly.
it's always an extra system.
Right, right. So they all play very different.
Yeah. There's only one Touhou game where grazing is not a thing at all. That's Touhou 10. See lots of great spirits here because he is chaining left and right. Then he collects them all with the hyper to get them at 10 times the value.
Ah, I see.
You can see like a big increase whenever he picks up things in hyper.
No, but you waited for those souls that the hyper ends.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
Oh wait. When you're in hyper, the souls don't disappear.
Oh,
Normally they disappear all the time. So if you like delay as long as possible, you can get the spells right before they disappear during the hyper. Like collect more while the hyper is going on.
I see.
More point blanking here.
Oh, no.
Pretty tricky, yeah.
Holy shit. That's...
Ah, I see.
What is
He barely had not enough hyper gauge.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you can see it right there, yeah.
So you didn't point blank enough, or why? Why is that?
Just slightly off management here.
Damn.
Slightly not enough
That's
to get
rough.
to get it, yeah.
Very rough for the player.
Yeah.
I mean, stuff like that can basically happen anytime, and it's just...
Yeah.
Under the circumstance of life one, and your nerves are high up there, it's very, very stressful situation.
To get to like the maximum spirits, you have to play very aggressively.
Yeah.
And of course, that's very scary in a marathon
Yeah.
setting.
So earlier this morning in practice, Murray actually got a 3.14. That's even better than yesterday.
Yeah.
So he just needs to pull everything together.
Yeah, he can do it for sure. It's just like the nerves.
So one more restart, and I think seeing as they were talking to each other, this is probably the last restart he can.
Yeah, probably.
He can allow himself and the others. So one more try. Let's see how it goes.
No pressure.
No, not at all. So yeah, trying those risky games, especially where you have to point blank a lot and stuff like that, is just such an unsafe way
So marathon is safe, yeah.
Right.
Just if you're not slightly off, like the one is dead, that's it's really not safe for marathon.
So would there theoretically be a way to have like non-default settings to make the game easier, make it more marathon safe, like we see with Machines of Dari, like some kind of more lives, or I don't know.
In the earlier games you could change the starting lives and bombs, but that stopped somewhere around till 9 or something, I think.
No, okay.
So you can't do that anymore. You might be able to like hack, use a mod or a hack or something to change that, but apart from that, no.
So what would the game look like if we would have continued one of those credits? Like what would happen? What were the consequences of this?
He didn't get the hype, so he couldn't get the hype on, so he was behind a lot on the hype up, and like he can't really like recover that. So he
But
had to,
I mean, you could still go on and have a lower score, right? Or just how bad are the consequences? Or is your whole route then messed up for the whole game? Well, at least for the stage, I guess. Or how does it work?
I think it falls apart completely because before you have like a specific route for
You cannot recover. That's
he said to me that
very rough.
he said to me that you can't recover if you mess up in certain places.
That's brutal, man.
Yeah. Extremely brutal.
Yeah. So those bullets don't hit you?
No, he's in hyper, so he's invincible. The chaining comes in everywhere, yeah. You can't see it, the chaining meter is like invisible, but there is chaining going on, like in DDP or Tonpachi. Like if you chain enemies together, you get great spirits out of them, which are worth more points and recharge your meter faster, recharge your hyper faster. So you can't see the actual chaining bar or anything like that. You can only tell you've done it right when the grey spirit comes out.
So here you release them on screen first, right?
Yeah,
and then collect
them all at
right.
At 10 times the value. You can see like the
And these you leave first.
clip like
Right. And then collect them later. Yeah, that's fun. The game was very technical to me. Like
it is very technical game, yeah. It's like a lot like an arcade game actually,
Right.
in terms of execution and routing. Like a lot more than the other Touhou games.
So and as I understand, Maribel was basically the person who opened up the game for the West, because no one was really playing it.
Yeah,
he was
like,
the person advocating.
Yeah,
base
he's one of the
score.
girls who like really tried hard to like base the score, yeah. I think others were also inspired by him as well, to try as well. Because the game, yeah, if you look at it, it looks like really silly. Like there's so much, so much iframes and so much skipping.
Yeah,
patterns, but
probably not many people are into this constant iframe kind of style of game, but it has its own appeal, I think.
Yeah.
It's not a bullet hell where you
Yeah.
dodge like all the time relentlessly, all those different patterns.
in order to actually like do all that stuff, you skip all those patterns.
Right.
You have to do really hard, like routing and management and all that stuff. So it's a lot harder than it actually looks.
Yes, certainly.
He does get like a lot of shit for that. That's, so much iframes, yeah.
So again, here he leaves them on screen and then
It collects them
use
all, yeah.
the hyper collect
Yes.
them all. Yeah.
There's also like a bunch of berries here that release green and purple orbs. You collect them all with the hyper to get twice the value.
Oh, I see.
So we had like a bunch of bombs and lives now.
So again, for point blanking, use the bottom.
Yes. Point blank gets you a lot of cleanup. You can see like here is cleaning up really quick then. Right, he got the hyper.
Perfect. So where did he mess up last time? I think this is
I
probably...
think at the start of the boss fight. I think,
Yeah, it's even further now. So maybe we're through now. Lots of bombing going on, right?
Yeah. Bombing to point blank, you get spirits, you get hyper.
So where can I see the bombs he has?
The bombs are the green things right here.
Ah, the green. Alright.
The spell card.
So that thing that says like 3 out of 8?
Now he has 2 and 3 out of 8.
What does it mean?
To get bombs and lives, you collect pieces.
Ah, so the 3 out of 8 actually tells you like how much more you need for the next bomb.
So if you get a green orb, you get 1 out of 8. And if you get a Dune Hyper, you get 2 out of 8.
Alright.
If you fill up the 8, you get a bomb or a life.
I see.
And that number increases every time you get a bomb like that. So it's for life it's now 12. I think the next one is 16 or something. So it increases to get more. You have to get more to get more extra lives.
Oh. So why did you leave the enemies on screen at the beginning of the stage?
Probably so you could kill them all at the same time, I guess.
Again, for
To,
training.
yeah, that and to get all the spirits because they disappear after a while.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's clever. Yeah, that makes total sense.
Yeah, yeah.
So what are the point gains you are chaining? Is it collecting souls or actually killing the enemies?
It's collecting souls.
Collecting souls.
Yeah.
And is there any chain meter on screen or do you just have
It's
this?
completely invisible.
So for how long is it? Just very roughly, is it very tight timing?
It's pretty tight, yeah. It's probably around don't touch chaining, I guess.
So half a second.
Yeah.
You don't punch it half a second or something like that, alright? So you basically can only chain what is on screen and not really connect it to the next wave.
You can't full chain the stage or anything.
Well,
like
but,
that.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And even then the chains are limited by the time the souls are still on screen before they disappear, so everything is very limited in this regard.
Yes.
Alright.
You have to take everything into account.
And you also do the same chaining when you are in hyper and collect the time 10. Well, oh, he waited again. Alright. I don't understand this.
I think doing right, but you just collect everything.
Right. How significant is chaining for your score?
Chaining just gives you the green spirits. That's all it really does.
Oh, no score at all?
No. But the grey spirits are worth more than the blue ones.
Well,
so it's
indirectly connected.
Indirectly connected, yeah. Right, so this panel you can destroy those spirits on the left to get you extra blue orbs.
And you can point blank those as well, it seems, because it's very close to
I think so, yeah. But point blank he does more damage as well. So
this looks so risky, really.
Yeah.
Especially considering that one small mistake can end it all again.
Yeah. If he gets hit, he uses the hyper automatically. That automatically completes it as well. So that will really mess you up as well. If get you really off route. So getting hit is very bad. Let's see what he does here. For this panel, you have to like get close to her to collect spirits. But you can just time it out. You see the boss shoot out his blue orbs.
Right.
And then absorb them to refill her health. So you have to collect those to actually kill her.
Oh, it's
You can just time out the pattern. That's a lot safer.
Some more riskier dodging going on this boss.
Yeah, it's probably harder than it looks actually.
Yeah. Like they're not coming straight down at you, those
No.
bullets, but slightly angled. And
Yeah.
that can mess
It's
you
also
up.
pretty dense, and the hitbox on this character is also pretty big.
Ah, the characters have different hitbox.
Yeah.
Ah, that's
Rainbow has a smaller hitbox than the other ones. I think he gets hit on purpose here, so he auto-trances, so he can collect all the spirits.
what's the advantage of
You don't have to.
doing it automatically then?
You don't need to have a full icon either.
Oh, I see. So the duration is also shorter.
Yes, yes, yes.
You don't get any timer, I noticed as well.
Yeah, you get to see the reader like slowly what's that, you know.
So using very short bursts of those auto trances.
I think this is a manual one.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's manual.
Just in general.
Yeah, he has a suicide with a short life, so you can probably see that when it happens.
Yes. That was his last moment, seems, at the boss.
It's mid-boss.
Right.
There's a lot of spirits in this stage right here. You can see a whole bunch of them over there.
By the way, taking a look at this private test that is displayed at the moment, this was the score he got in practice. So the 3-1-4 is from today.
Nice.
And now we also get a perspective on how much score you gain in the later stages, considering that we are halfway through stage 3, and the score, well,
Yeah,
maybe
the
one
scoring is
sixth of it.
pretty exponential, yeah.
Yes.
Pretty exponential. We like a lot of spirits here.
So how high can we expect the point item value to be in stage 5 or 6?
I think it maxes out at 500,000. And that actually happens in some games. But I'm not sure it happens in this game specifically.
Well, he will certainly reach that number as it looks, so we will see that in a bit. Why doesn't he point? Oh, he does point blank, right? It's the double girl.
Yeah. The top one is actually somewhat invincible. Because she does die, but she gets revived after a while. So you can get more out of that and when you actually shoot the main boss.
Yeah, I see her just flying around there. It's funny. Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Oh wait, I don't think she gets revived in this first panel though. We just take her out and she doesn't do anything. Just kind of sitting there.
Now she's back.
Yeah. Yes.
Can you point blank them at the same time, simultaneously? Probably not, right? Because they're too far off of each other.
You could maybe, but yeah, it depends on how far away they are from each other. Yeah. I guess in this fight it's not possible. It's possible in the later fight though.
Right.
It's the next stage. I think that was intentional.
Yeah, it looked almost non-intentional, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
It was very close if it was intentional.
You can see that he's running very low on lives right now. He only has one life in stock yet.
And this is part of his route, right? So
Yeah.
it's supposed to be
Yeah,
even more risky.
Yeah. You have to use all your resources to get max score. Like at the end of the route, he finishes the game with 0 lives and 2 bombs. That's his route. So he can game over at any time, any moment.
Yeah, I really like those games where you have to use everything you have. All
Yeah,
your bombs, all your
yeah.
lives, you just use everything for scoring.
Use it as optimally as possible, yeah. I think he got against might be bad.
Might be bad. Alright. Like
Yeah.
it's almost game over, right?
Yeah, he has nothing left right now.
Oh, damn.
There's still 2 stages left.
How many resources will he get back?
Not that many at this rate.
So 2 more stages.
He needs 16 life pieces. 11 life pieces to get a new life, and 2 more to get 1. 60, I can't count.
I was wondering.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you get a life piece? What do you have to do?
You have to get it from the enemies that drop the purple life bombs.
And then,
These ones drop.
oh, perfect. Yeah, he just got one.
Yeah.
One back.
The thing is, they're pretty rare. Those enemies that
So
drop.
the enemies they drop those pieces of fixed, right? They only appear.
They're fixed. Yeah,
Alright.
they are pretty rare. Well, which is why you want to get them in item because they're pretty rare.
Yeah. And he's still playing so risky, really.
Yeah, he has to.
Insane. Oh, there you got some more back, right?
Yep.
So 2 more.
2 more like this one extent. Yeah. I think he's slightly off balance right now, so he has to like improvise a bit. Which is scary.
If it's not enough already.
Yeah. Yeah, like really impressed with how
Yes.
scary this is.
To be honest, it looks much more interesting than the survivor run.
Yeah.
Less dodging, but you can see just how well
There's a lot more.
devised the routing is.
There's a lot more going on here.
Yeah, and they probably catch maybe half of it,
Yeah.
if at all.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, for people who want to learn 10 desires, are there any good strategy guides out there who explain a lot? Of course, I mean, we have the replays, but are there people explaining those replays?
Not completely sure, but there probably are some guides around somewhere.
Because this seems to be quite a complex game, right?
Yeah.
And just looking at the replay will only get you that far.
Yeah, the Touhou community in general has a lot of resources these days. So there's probably something around for that.
Maybe chapters.
Yeah.
Feel free to post any link to any strategy guide for 10 desires so other people can enjoy it.
So he has 1 life and 1 bomb right now. So he can bomb once. Hopefully he gets hyper right now. He has. So he can use that. Alright, one thing on this boss right here. The boat that the boss is riding also has a headbox. And you shoot that, it drops spirits as well. So if you can shoot both the boss and the boat at once to get double the spirits.
Nice.
Which makes it a very lucrative boss. Because you can basically get like twice the resources. Twice the points.
Was that supposed to be like that?
I don't think so, no. It might just have to go for survival.
Yeah, I mean, he has some bombs now, but life are non-existent anymore.
No.
This looks very rough. And I also noticed when you get an extend, it takes you more life pieces to get than the next
Yes. Every extent takes more pieces than the previous one.
Ah, there he goes for the double hitboxes, right?
He got the life, so he can use life points.
Oh, right.
You can see like the score right now.
Well, no.
The score right now is like jumping
Right.
very quickly. Because he's shooting both the boat and the boss, he gets double the points.
So one more stage to go, right?
Yes, yes.
And his score seems to be much lower, but actually it's probably not that low. I mean, he probably won't
Yeah,
reach 3 million.
We'll see after the stage.
But yeah, this stage will give them probably double the score.
Yeah. So like last time you see those trains,
Right.
not destroy the spirits before killing the main ferry to get all the spirits, all the resources.
Oh, and here we can actually chain a bit longer, right? This is one ongoing chain.
Yes.
I see.
Right here, yes.
Probably the longest chain of the game, well, up to this point at least.
You might be able to get a bomb during the stage, not sure. Very clutch right now.
Yeah.
Right now, a bunch of green spirits there.
Oh, nice. This is beautiful.
Yes, one. Each one light. Yeah, he has the bomb, yeah.
Oh, great. This looks amazing. It's so much fun.
The zipping over the screen. Oh, I think this is the end, actually. Yeah.
Oh. Damn.
Oh, he got hit like right at the end.
That's so close. So close. Died in the last stage before the mid boss, but yeah.
Sorry, right before the boss.
Right before the boss.
Right before the boss, yeah.
Damn. Well, this can happen anytime.
It
Let's see if
happens,
it continues.
It happens to the best
He
of
does
us.
continue, right?
Yeah, he continues.
Alright, okay. Just to show off the rest of the game. What's going on. Yeah, nothing you can really do about that, I guess.
I think he can show off the full boss fight boss mode now though, because he has more lives. But basically on this boss, once you hit everything right, you have all the right resources.
Right.
You can basically just like bomb hyper spam like every battle the boss has. I skipped the entire boss. It's pretty funny. And
So
he has so much score.
it's crazy to think about that Shanty's is one of the more safer games to play on a live setting, or so Mari told me. And if the others are even worse, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
So you really need to have the guts to do this on stage.
Yeah, but
So
scoring
this is supposed to be a safe run,
this
but
is
it's
a
so
safe,
difficult.
a safe one.
Right.
Jen control scoring, like a lot of things can score with other control, which make a mistake.
Seems like that, yeah.
Some use more than others. Yeah.
The nice thing is that after the game over, the point item value does not reset.
No, it doesn't.
So we can see just how high it gets. So that's nice. And of course the score, the exponentiality of it is still going.
Yeah, you can add this score up to the previous one and see what you got.
He has like 1.8 when he was dying or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
So the last boss seems to be just hyper fast.
Yeah.
Not one building going on
Normal
that.
hyper.
Right. Another one. Basically for every single attack.
Yes. It's safe and it also gives a new score.
Yeah.
And this is the final pattern already. Now there is a trick with this final pattern. When you kill the boss, there's some slowdown during the explosion. And if you die, you drop a bunch of great spirits.
Right.
If you die during the slowdown, then you actually it isn't programmed to take it into account. So you still drop spirits like every frame. So you drop a lot of gray spirits during that time. So you want to really time that.
Oh.
That's really difficult to time.
Yeah. Well, here we go. That's it for 10 Desires. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to clear this time, but it was very close call.
Yeah, it was very close. If he got to the boss, he might have been safe actually.
Right. So what actually went wrong, and maybe we can talk to him in a bit. He will come over again after he
I think he
has a small interview on
I think
stage.
he accidentally got hit on the last train, the last spirit train in the stage. That's what took him. Yeah.
Damn.
Why at the end? Why at the end?
Well, the pressure surely was on with the 2 resets, 2 restarts. So, he seems to be so sad right now. He shouldn't be. It was a great run.
extremely unsafe. So.
And he was able to clear yesterday, so that's all
He
good.
cleared a bunch of times before, so yeah.
Right. So upcoming later today will be Blue Revolver Parallel Mode, played by Kiwi. And I think we will have a short break after the interview with Mary first. Maybe put the cap into... Put something into the cap. Oh, it's Diojo still on?
Yeah,
So maybe we will see this and then the next live demo. That's the plan for today.
Yep.
And after the Yojo and Blue Revolver, we will have some more games inside the streaming cabinet, I think.
Let's put everything in the cap, yeah.
Yeah. At least one other game we will see later today as well.
Yes, yes. Yeah, major props for trying to do this one during a live marathon. It's a lot of balls they get. Much respect.
Alright. He's on his way. And do you have any ambitions to play Fantasy again, or are you all in with it? Alright. So you don't feel inspired by the story throughout? You think that just played like this?
At this point, yeah.
It certainly does.
Especially like all the management,
yeah, we will have an interview in a bit. Just think of that.
yes, very loud. Yeah, we're like right in the middle between all the gaps here.
Yeah, there's music coming from everywhere. At least 5 cabinets to the left of us, and then the now is first.
actually go to the station first, get that done, then come back. And when I come back, you go, yeah? Give me 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, so when I come back, you go,
how did you run through it? I mean, it said that what is with the commentary, what were you expecting?
They can done lights. Yeah.
A shame you didn't manage to clear it, but
Yeah. It's very close. It's very close.
yeah, but I think I had some misconceptions with him about the game before. Like, he already just found balls and whatever. But I didn't realize that you were so short on the this entire run that that's not no. But it's like the state is just cut for so much.
Yeah, it's very back to that game.
Mary's coming. Mary's coming.
Great job.
Yeah, it's
Very intense round.
very
Definitely. Definitely. Hi guys. So
Yeah, how do you
what
feel about the
exactly?
run?
Yeah, so what exactly went wrong is the stage 4 was first spell. What I was supposed to do, I was supposed to shoot down Yoshika first, screw up my damage management. I killed it, I shouldn't have. So I didn't have the full gauge. So I went for the recovery strat. I switched the trance and suicide around. I died intentionally. And afterwards, I would be cool on the last trance that I had. But you know, I'm not used to doing the recovery strat because I never fail that. That's exactly what went wrong. When I finished the trance, I was supposed to move down. Because your invisibility roll, like I am used to dying and respawning at the bottom of that. Yeah, so what I should have done is dash downwards immediately. I would have whipped. Of course, it would have been possible to screw up stage 5 or 6. Stage 5, if I had it on base, it's extremely unlikely that I'd screw it up. It's the easiest stage in the game. Assuming you can actually execute the routes. Not what I did in this run. That's absolutely not how you do stage 5. Then I would have been able to get a clear, like, I don't know, 2.8 possibly. I died at the worst possible spots to die on, which is like the life piece part, and if you do that, then you just cannot do Miko anymore, not the correct way, it gives a lot of score. I was already the sections I was particularly afraid of, like the opener stage 4, but I actually made it past that. I was also pretty afraid of the last part of stage 6. I always dodged it in practice. Unfortunately, this time I didn't make it. The run was already pretty much dead.
Yeah, it's really risky, yeah.
Yeah, you have to do it because you need to pop. There are a lot of blue items at that point, and they're all worth almost $500,000, so it's essential to do that. You have to do it, you have to go up and stream backwards like that.
I mean, the whole road you have presented was looking so risky and so strict that was easily visible.
It's risky and strict.
You said it was a safe version already, so your actual route is...
Yes, the actual route is harder.
That's the second.
Yeah, especially the early game is harder.
Yeah, maybe also talk about the beginning. You had 2 runs going, you had to reset, right?
Yes.
What went wrong with those? And what was the third one? Was it your last try they gave you? Because it looked like kind of, okay, you have one more go and then...
I think it was the last try. Like when I finished, I still had 15 minutes left, so I would have had time to reset again.
Right.
Because the run is only 24 minutes and I had an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there was great leeway still left.
Yes.
But of course, I mean, who wants to reset like 2, 3, 4 times in a row? That's not one. So the pressure was definitely on with this.
Yeah, still.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, how do you think about the 2 runs in the combination? Do you feel satisfied with them? I mean, of course, the clear.
First run was what I expected.
Yeah.
I expected I could fail realistically, so this wasn't like completely out of nowhere.
Right.
I expected that I might not make it. I was hoping for it anyways.
It looks like a very marathon unsafe game. It looks like a very marathon unsafe game.
Well, it's the most marathon safe in this out of Touhou's, because normally they're a lot more random than this game, which is relatively consistent. I was able to get 3 billion clears in practice in only a few tries, like usually the second try.
So yeah, it's definitely been quite something new for change, and to have Touhou and Stunfest, and
Yeah.
it's a great honor to have you here representing the Touhou community and have the setup here going on and having those great live demos. So thank you very much again
Thank
for
you.
coming.
Yeah,
Really,
Yep,
I also learned a lot
I'm
about
enjoying it.
desires, I must say. Really.
Yeah.
So, thanks, and great runs. Congratulations again. So
Thanks.
if chat has any more questions, we can.
Well, they want the
address
music
them.
muted.
yeah, that's not going to happen, I think.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they're saying like some people seem to be complaining about the music.
There was no music going on. Well, okay.
Maybe the main stage.
Oh,
Yeah, that's probably it.
that's pretty awful. Well, sorry for that.
I think the survival run was probably ironically more nervous, despite that there were no stakes, because
That's fun.
Lunatic this was the first time, I guess. Well, I didn't really feel that nervous, I guess, except at the beginning, but people told me that my hands were shaking on the survival run. I didn't really feel that. I guess just the beginning bit, I don't know.
All right.
Yeah,
So
if you want to learn more about the game, you should watch a successful run.
Oh yeah, I had the question earlier, by the way. I'm asking myself basically, are there any strategy guides for 10 Desires that you can recommend? I mean,
Well,
I'm
what
watching
I was
only the
using
replays, you
is
can only
good replays by players. I don't think there's an extensive strategy guide anywhere, but I learned from like every replay with Marissa that scores over 3 billion. I've watched them all. And I've especially watched world record ones.
Alright.
Right. You just have to study who plays, I guess. Yeah. As always.
So let's wrap it up then.
Yeah, it's
Very-
Thanks
for
again for the live demos, thanks for the explanations, additional explanations to the interview.
no problem.
It was very nerve-wracking to watch. Very exciting to watch.
I can understand, because you're constantly like in fear of, oh, would he be able to fill his gauge in time? Oh no.
Yeah, you also had like very little life like all time.
Yeah,
very
that's
scary.
normal. Because you implement deaths in the routes, because they also trigger the trance mode, so you intentionally die at points where it's profitable to do that. And that makes you have low lives like the entire run.
So upcoming next is Blue Revolver, and that one will start at 3:30. So there's still some fun left. So we are probably going to.
It's time for lunch, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
We will cut the
Lunch,
stream,
yeah.
go for lunch, and put the regular cabinet on stream. And then 3:30 it's Blue Revolver Parallel Mode by Kiwi. So thanks everyone for watching, and see you later.
See you later. Yeah.
This one?
That's one, yeah.